Hello there. Hi, welcome back. It's me, it's Jim. It's still Tuesday. I'm still here listening to this, The Rhythm of the Saints. I think it's the 8th solo studio album from Paul Simon. It's the follow-up to Graceland. It came out in 1990 and is influenced heavily by and inspired by, and I think using Brazilian just Brazilian music is fantastic. Lots of sort of joyful carnival percussive rhythms and stuff, and it's great. It's lovely. And we've got the last side. We've got 5 more songs. So we have She Moves On, Born at the Right Time, The Cool Cool River, Spirit Voices, and finally The Rhythm of the Saints. And it sounds awesome, although it's a fairly crummy old record. I think actually the cover, I don't even see all here, there's bits of damage and stuff like that. I think it's actually worse. Oh, I don't even see that either. It's really, really sort of, had stuff spilt on it and it's knackered. But the actual record itself, I gave it a really good clean. It's sounding awesome. So hopefully side 2 will as well. This is, of course, the request by Andrew Elliott for his membership of the channel. If you want to be a member, I'm very, very welcome. Very welcome. I'm very, very happy to have you. You'd be welcome here, and you get to have various perks depending on the level you're at. One of which could be to get an album of your choice for me to listen to, which is exactly what Andrew's done here. So, oh my God, that's enough preamble. Let's get on and listen to the music. It could actually be a very, very noisy record, and all the pips, clicks, pops get lost in the percussion.
I feel good, it's a fine day, the way the sun hits off the runway, a cloud shifts. She moves on. I feel the bite whenever you believe that you'll be lost and love will find you. When the road bends and the song ends, she moves on. So blessed, my heart still splashes inside my chest, but she is like a top, she cannot stop, she moves on. A sympathetic stranger lights a candle in the middle of the night.
I think it's about 4 or 5 minutes about percussion at least.
She jumps back,
so much happening.
she moves on. but I feel good. It's a fine day, the way the sun hits off the runway. A cloud shifts, the plane lifts, she moves on.
This just goes to exemplify that that saying about the whole being greater than the sum of its parts. Of course, I mean, it's true of all music. We don't really necessarily hear about it or think about it in some other music. But here, we can hear every single tiny little bell, or chime, or whack, or strum, or something. Every single thing by itself. It's not that much, is it? But combined together, there's this heady, whirring, swirly, compelling sort of sound. It's incredible.
His eyes as clear as centuries. His silky hair was brown. Never been lonely, never been lied to, never had a scuffling fear. Nothing denied to, born at the instant, church bell chime, the whole world whispering, born at the right time. So me and my buddies, we are traveling people. We like to go down a restaurant road. Spend those euro dollars all the way from Washington to Tokyo. Well, I see them in the airport lounges upon their mother's breast. They follow me with open eyes. They're uninvited guests. Never been lonely, never been lied to. Never had scuffling fear, nothing denied to. Born at the instant, the church bells chime, the whole world whispering, born at the right time. On the bus from the airport, too many holes in the crust of the earth. The planet groans every time it registers another bird. But down among the reeds and rushes, the baby girl was found. Her eyes as clear as centuries. Silky hair was brown. Never been lonely, never been lied to, never had scuffling fear, nothing denied to. Born at the instant, church bells chime, the whole world whispering, born at the right time.
What's this one called? This is the Cool River.
Moves like a fist through traffic, anger and no one can heal it. Shoves a little bump to the momentum, it's just a little lump, but you feel it in the creases and the shadows. A rattling deep emotion crusher of language. Yes, boss, Mr. Stillwater, the face at the edge of the bank with the cool river. The cool river. I believe in the future. I may live in my car, my radio tuned to the voice of a star. Song dogs barking at the break of dawn, lightning pushes the edge of a thunderstorm. These old hopes and fears still at my side. Through the metal detector, there's like a mold in a motel. Slide projector. The cool river sweeps the wild ocean. The rage of love turns inward. Prayers of devotion. These prayers are the constant road across the wilderness. These prayers are the memory of God, the memory of God. I believe in the future we shall suffer no more. Maybe not in my lifetime, but in yours I feel sure. Song dogs barking at the break of dawn, lightning pushes the edges of a thunderstorm. And these streets, quiet as a sleeping army, send their battered dreams to heaven, for the mother's restless son, who is a witness to, who is a warrior, who denies his urge to break and run, who says, hard times, I'm used to them. The speeding planet burns, I'm used to them. My life so common it disappears. And sometimes, even music cannot substitute for tears.
Wow. That was a little bit different, that one. Right, that was the cool rhythm. We now have spirit voices. That's nice. Really nice.
We sailed up a river, wide as a sea. Slept on the banks, on the leaves of a banyan tree, and all of these spirit voices rule the night. Some stories are magical, meant to be sung, songs from the mouth of the river when the world was young, and all of these spirit voices rule the night. By moon, we walk to the brew hole's door, along a path of river stones. Women with their nursing children seated on the floor. We join the fevers and the broken bones.
the old fretless bass. Almost sounds like a sort of brass instrument or something, like a tuba or something like that. It's very interesting, the sound of bass.
A lime green lizard scuttles down the cabin wall, and all of these spirit voices sing rain water, sea water, river water, holy water, wrap this child in mercy, heal her, heaven's only daughter. All of these spirit voices rule the night. My hands were numb, my feet were lead. I drank a cup of herbal brew. Then the sweetness in the air combined with the lightness in my head, and I heard the jungle breathing the bamboo. Saudações, dá licença um momento, eu te lembro que amanhã será tudo, será nada, depende do coração. Será breve ou será grande, depende da paixão. Será sujo, será sonho, cuidado do coração. Será grande ou será tarde, se esmera coração e confia na força do amanhã. The Lord of the earthquake, my trembling bed. The spider resumes the rhythm of its golden thread, and all of the spirit voices rule the night. And all of the spirit voices rule the night. And all of the spirit voices.
I said about it being subtle. I think that's not quite enough. It's delicate. It's delicate and subtle. So delicate that you feel as if you sort of blow hard with it, the music will just sort of fall apart. It's almost fragile. I think this is the last track now. This is the Rhythm of the Saints.
If I have weaknesses, don't let them blind me. Camouflage all I'm weary of. I could be sailing on seizures of laughter, or crawling out from under the heel of love. Do my prayers remain unanswered like a beggar at your feet? Oh Lord, do my rays smiling in heaven, smiling in heaven, I do believe. Reach in the darkness, reach in the dark, reach in the darkness, reach in the dark, to overcome an obstacle or an enemy, to glide away from the razor or an enemy, to overcome an obstacle or an enemy, to dominate the impossible in your life. Always a stranger when strange isn't fashionable. Fashion is rich people waiting at spins on his crutches, says leave if you want to leave. Reach in the darkness, reach in the dark, reach in the dark, reach in the dark, to overcome an obstacle or an enemy, to glide away from the razor or a knife, to overcome an obstacle or an enemy, to dominate the impossible in your life. Reach in the darkness, reach in the dark, reach in the darkness, reach in the dark, to overcome an obstacle or an enemy, to dominate the impossible in your life. Reach in the darkness, reach in the dark, reach in the dark, reach in the dark.
Oh, that faded out. No. It's got to end somehow. There we go. And this is a surprise reprise. I think that's the end of the record. Well, I've got not a great deal more to say after this side as I did at the end of the last one. Great music is great music, and sometimes you just need a little prod or something to change your direction, because I think in this, very much in the modern world, where a lot of what we listen to and come across is managed by algorithms and by just what happens to pop up next. If we're streaming, for example, if you're watching stuff on YouTube, listening to music that way, it's going to be more of what you've heard before. And actually, to have that human influence, that sort of recommendation, that suggestion, that sort of, hey Jim, give this a go. I don't think I'd have listened to this. There's no, in fact, I know I wouldn't have done. It's kind of so far off my radar that it's surprising that it's come to me. But I'm very, very, very glad it has. It is, as I say, in very, very different style of music from that of which I've been listening to for a while. But it's bloody good. It really, I mean, just the human endeavour, not from a sort of a progressive point of view, from the culmination of a musical background through training in universities and schools and in fact conservatoires. I'm not saying no, but this is a celebration of humanity, of human music, of people, and it's a reminder that wherever you are in the world, people are making music. People are making music all the time. And I know this is an American guy, Paul Simon, who's now using, I don't know if this is cultural appropriation or not. I don't think so, because he's actually working with the musicians themselves to use this music. But it is sometimes important to remember what you listen to most of the time isn't the only music out. It's a tiny little percentage of everything that's there. Man, I know we say this all the time, that there's just way more music than there is time to hear it all. But it's good sometimes to sort of go completely off the stream and sort of dive in somewhere that you never would have done, just to hear something completely different, which is what this has done. So Andrew, thank you. I've just having a look at the first video I've already uploaded. Been about an hour, just over an hour. Not many people watched it. Not many people. 13. We have two comments already. One saying an excellent follow-up to Graceland, and then holy crow, I wasn't expecting this one. An excellent album, rhythmically and melodically rewarding and beautiful. I could not have said it better myself. Thank you. So I really hope you watch this. I'm guessing if you're here at this point of the video, you will have watched it, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And there you go. Something a little different. I'll see you all in the next video, whenever and whatever that is. Until then, this is Jim. Over and out.
Possible in your life.